Um, there we go. It's finally fixed. G'day everyone. Welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. To this rare stream with England and Sri Lanka. Probably the only stream that I'll do between these two. It's going to be a 1 hour stream, by the way. 1 hour. 1 hour stream. Short and sharp. That's the plan. Because I wasn't going to miss the Storm game for this. Definitely not. 1 hour. I'm only stream. What? I'm only streaming for 1 hour because I don't have any passion for either of these teams. And I haven't streamed in a while, so I thought it would be a good idea. And it's, yeah. I'm going to stream the CPL on Saturday morning. And yeah, for the Gunny Amazon Warriors reversing the Falcons, which should be exciting. That's on Sunday. Maybe our draft is on Sunday and I'm streaming it. G'day, unbranded. But yeah, short, sharp stream. Couple of streams coming up on the ICC Jimbo channel soon. We've got Australia versus Scotland on Wednesday next week at 11 p.m. I'll be streaming some of that. We've got either the Wednesday or the Friday one, I think. We'll see. We've got the BBL draft and the CPL between the Amazon Warriors and Falcons on Saturday. So that's 3 upcoming streams. Plus, I'm going to start recording that CLT20 video that I've been saying. I've done a script. It's ready to go. So I just need to record and get either footage or photos depending on what I do with copyright, because we all know the ECB cracked the shits with me, because I haven't been live since the Unicorns Freedom game, so a lot's happened, obviously. Put on the bucket hat. What? What do you mean bucket hat? New Storm jersey, by the way. I know it's got nothing to do with cricket, but yeah, I was just watching the game. Didn't do too bad with the young team, considering we were resting. So, for those who don't know, this is rugby. Storm finished on top of the ladder, my team. So, we're just resting players. We lost by 8 points, but half our squad was out because we're just resting. It's a dead rubber game. So, the young lads did quite well for the Storm, so... Oh, no, I'm not putting that on. That's what he meant. No. Sorry, mate. That would be horrible. Like, the stream, it would suck. Literally. I think the Poms... Yeah, I do, Tommy. Always. Always. This has the potential to be a big stream, considering the fact that it is Sri Lanka, and I've checked where people mostly watch my streams. It's Sri Lanka. G'day, Belinda. It's Sri Lanka, and I haven't streamed Test cricket since Australia and New Zealand, so it's been a while. I've missed Test cricket so much, and it's not well. I don't miss Test cricket like this Test match. I miss Australia playing Test cricket. So I'm excited for that Border Gavaskar Trophy between Australia and India. They'll be very good, and it should be good. So yeah, Australia play Scotland in three T20s. I'll stream. I'll check the fixture for that. Check the fixture quickly, boys and girls. ICC. No run. Wednesday, I don't know if I can stream Wednesday. Friday at 11 p.m. next week, I can definitely stream. And I can stream on Saturday as well. So I can stream at least 2 out of the 3 T20s against Scotland. I probably won't. Yeah, I'm not going to stream that Wednesday one because I've got school the next day. No one misses England. No one misses England. No one misses England. Common knowledge. Well, I'm going to reschedule that other one because I've got all these streams scheduled privately. So I've scheduled the game between Scotland and England privately. I'm just going to quickly reschedule that and we can get into this game. Quickly reschedule that. And that one will go public 24 hours before the stream. So the reason I haven't scheduled anything for the Gunny Amazon Warriors or anything is because the Falcons don't actually, because they're a new team in the CPL, they don't actually have, like, I don't have any photos for them because they haven't played a single game of cricket as of yet. So I haven't been able to use any photos from them. So we'll just have to wait. But yeah, I am quite excited for this season to get rolling. In the CPL. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, I do, Tommy, except the fact that it's the Sydney Sixers. Make it the Stars. Yeah, I am, Pat. That should be good. That should be good. A lot of big names have put their hands up for the BBL draft, so that's going to be pretty good. Over 500 people have nominated. Someone from Japan nominated, so, you know, I don't think he'll be picked, but Reece Topley from England. Why is it on at such a random time? I have no idea why it's on a Sunday afternoon. It should be at like a Sunday night or something. But anyway, I think the Stars have the potential to get a bit of a super squad going. We've got Tom Curran already. Baz Chain nominated. No, the men starts at 3. Luke. I believe it does. You know, I did see though for the. Yeah, I think it's 3 o'clock. I don't know. I'm not watching this whole test match. I'm streaming an hour because I just finished watching the rugby. So, a couple of runs here from England. Also played indoor cricket tonight, so I've been busy. Been really busy. We lost by, I don't know, 60 runs or something like that. Went for the slog. Didn't exactly work, but... Well, I've no clue. Yeah, I do as well, Cricketer's Life. I've got tickets to the final. They're fully refundable, so I can easily refund them if they don't make it, but same with the combination. But yeah, I've got everything ready just in case we do make it. It's my rugby team, buddy. Also good to see that you're here as well. It's good to be back streaming. Obviously, I've been on a bit of a hiatus, but it's been a really rough period of time to stream cricket. There's not been much enjoyable cricket on, and there hasn't been any really videos to talk about. There's been absolutely no cricket on that is good. So a bit of a halt on the videos. I've got a CLT20 video, as I said, that I've finished a script for, so that's on its way at some stage. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I've got a script I can quickly record. It's not. It won't be a very long. It will probably be as long as that 100 video. So I think it's got less words actually. I checked, but I think. Yeah, I think that. Oh yeah, all good. See you, Belinda. Yeah, I do think though that this period of time has been rubbish as a career content creator, and it pretty much has sucked since the completion of the MLC. It's really been trash. There's not been much cricket that would get many views as well as actually high quality cricket. There hasn't been any of that. So, yeah. Also, Pat, by the way, if you're still in the chat, I did stream a full game of Test cricket this time last year. Full 7 hours. It's on the channel still if you want to see it. Do you have a schedule planned for this summer for stream? No, not really. It will be like last year, Tommy, with the summer stuff. I know that I wasn't as consistent last summer. I will say, if I don't go to the Stars game in Perth for opening game, that will be streamed. And last year I said I'm not streaming any Stars games, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not watching the whole game. No run there. Start the over. What do you mean reach out to you, mate? You messaged me about it. Sydney, like, look. Luke, you message me on Instagram all the time, mate, so all good. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty much like last year. No run again from England. So yeah, pretty much the same as last year. Like I'll stream quite a bit of Big Bash like last year. I'll stream the first test probably, some of it at least. Boxing Day will not be streamed. That like last year. I didn't stream any of the pink test because I had an issue with the internet. So I will be streaming the pink test this time. I'll be streaming it like a day, not a full day, but like some of day like 2 or something. I don't know, at some stage. I won't be streaming every single day that I'm not at a test game though. That's just unrealistic. So I won't be doing that. And yeah, I'll stream like, I don't know, 1 to 2 days worth, like 1 to 2 streams of a day of test cricket per test. Boxing, except Boxing Day, because I'll be at Boxing Day. So I'll be at all the Boxing Day days. So like last year. Also, to answer your question, Tommy, from earlier, I did see it, but I forgot to answer about when what was that you who asked that? Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, you did ask. So when does the Crick Nerd podcast come out? I think I actually don't really know, to be honest. He said Saturday, but that's really a question that Crick Nerd can answer, because I just got on and recorded with him. So I don't really know. Because, yeah, he said he wanted to edit it. Boxing Day is going to be packed. Yeah, well, I've already got tickets to Boxing Day, so that's been sorted from day one. Also, for the summer, I'll probably stream, depending on the time of day, I'll probably stream the ODI between Pakistan and the T20s against Pakistan, except the MCG one because I'll be in attendance. That's probably a given. Look, Luke, it's just a ridiculous. I don't want to be rude or anything, but it's a bit of a ridiculous question to ask when we haven't even gone through to the draft yet. So I don't, I don't really understand why people are asking. Like, people are making early BBL ladder predictions without even seeing half the team. So I just think it's fucking ridiculous. Um, but if I have to choose, it's probably the Renegades, mate. Sadly, we'll see. Sydney Thunder's there as well, but Nick Madson's not very good, so wouldn't be too happy if I was you. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so it looks like I streamed at the wrong time, guys, because there is a break. Lunch. So this will be just chatting, I guess, for a little bit. Because the session's done. England 3 for 97. At the end of the first session of day one. I hope Sri Lanka wins, but I don't know. I don't think they will. So yeah, Harry Brooks out there with Joe Root. I saw that Ben Stokes was there. This is the second game at Lords, I think, this summer for Test cricket. So a little bit odd. I've always wanted to go to Lords. Always. Felt like Lords, yeah, it's a great venue, except what happened last year was disgraceful. But besides that, it's a good venue. Oh yeah, I'll unpin this first message because we're live already. So yeah, Sri Lanka, yeah, they did alright. They picked up a couple wickets. Just quickly promoting this stream. Yeah. So this has become a just chatting for a little bit. Probably for majority of this stream because lunch break will be. Just write lunch. Yeah, it has been Aussie. Good to see you here, but unfortunately, there's been just no cricket to stream. That's why I decided, you know what, I have to stream. I have to stream. But a busy week for me. England should win this. But I think England will win this. And yeah, big week of streams coming up. We've got some CPL action coming up. So the Gun Amazon Warriors, my team, will be playing against the Falcons in game 2 of the CPL, which actually starts tomorrow. But the Warriors play on the Saturday, so that will be streamed on 9 a.m. So I'll see you guys for that one after this. The BBL draft on the Sunday, that's being streamed at full capacity. Because guess what, guys? Look what I have. I'll show you right now. This is the scoreboard. Well, Luke, the Jamaica Talabars don't exist anymore because they were my team, but they've been folded. So yeah, I've got all the picks here for this draft on a graphic. Look, they're not the greatest graphics, but it's good enough, eh? Oh, there's a little gap there. I don't know, I can certainly improve this. which I'll do right now. Oh shit, that looks pretty. Look at that. That certainly not my finest work, lads, but yeah, it's been a while. Unfortunately, because there's been no cricket, it's been a really rubbish period. Month of August tends to be bad. So apologies for not being able to stream. But yeah, there's really been no cricket on, like, that is stream worthy. It's been a pretty rubbish patch, which is a shame, but it is what it is. No, I'm not asking people to help me in graphics. I don't want people's help. I'm very capable of doing it myself. And I don't think it looks that bad. The whole point of like graphics on my channel, at least, I don't care if it's like good quality or anything. Or it doesn't have to be amazing. It just has to be understandable. That's it, really. Yeah, see, I've already fixed it. It looks much nicer. Hang on a sec, I will. Just I'm fixing this. Yep, alright. Looks good to me. We'll put this back on. But yeah, I don't want people's help. I think I'm very capable of doing it myself. And for me, graphics wise at least, it's supposed to be at least easily understandable, and it can be as basic as it needs to be. My thumbnails are pretty basic, and I don't really care because you can tell on the thumbnail that I'm streaming what I'm streaming. It's really obvious the way I do it, so no details are really required for those sort of thumbnails. So, um, but I am going well. Evil Kicks money. I go well. Um, so yeah, I'll keep this lunch screen on now anyway. What franchise do you think is going to pick up Sandeep Lamashane? I don't think anyone will, considering his past. Unfortunately, um, I don't think anyone will pick him. I don't want to get on. I don't want to get into what he did on stream. Someone mentioned it before, actually. I think it was Cricknerd. He did mention Sandeep not long ago, asking about when he was during the World Cup and why he wasn't allowed to play in America and all of that. But pretty much, you can research what he did. He's been accused. I don't know if he's. I don't know the situation, but you can have a look at it. But it's not good for him. Like his visa was rejected in America. That's why he didn't play those American games that Nepal were involved in. So that's why he played only the games in the Caribbean, because they allowed him in the country, but the US didn't let him. So even if he was picked up by a franchise, I don't even think Australia would let him into the country. And I think Big Bash teams know that. So yeah, you can put your hand up, but I don't think he's getting picked. If the Sydney Sixers pick him, all the Sixers home games are going to be house full. Yeah, I know that it would do well, um, attendance wise, but I just don't think he'll be picked. Even though he's been proven innocent, well, that's good, but I still think he's a liability, unfortunately. And the US, even though, yeah, so I knew he was innocent, but the reason why, like, I found out, like, I did research and all that, but the US still rejected his visa regardless, so I still don't think he'll be playing, unfortunately. But oh well. Nepal will be good someday at cricket. Mark my words. They've started a T20 league as well. I can get that up. I'll quickly get it up. NPL, I think it's called. NPL. No. Nepal. Oh, getting rubbish from my AVG antivirus. Nepal T20 League. I think it's. I think it was new. I have no idea. Doesn't come up. I think it's in like October and November. No. I think it's called Nepal T20. I'm not going to. Actually, I was going to say I'm not going to stream it, but there is a. Oh, that's 2022. I was going to say. If it's in October and November and there's no cricket, I'm going to stream the Nepal T20 League. I'll pick a team and support it. Because that would do well viewership wise. Okay, so sorry, I'll get back to the chats. Mark Chapman can be a perfect replacement for Aaron Finch. Nepal Premier League is going to start from November. Oh, that's shit though, because Australia start their summer in November. So, well, if that's the case, then I probably won't really address it that much. 9 international cricket stadiums are under construction. Well, that's good. I seriously think that the Nepal cricket team will be good eventually. Like, did you see that? Like, they only lost by 1 run to the finalists in South Africa. So, certainly got the potential. And if they get the facilities with the amount of loyalty that their fans have, they're as loyal as India. So, the second that they get good facilities and that's when they'll become a good cricket team. NPL Nepal Premier League, that's what it's called. It's in its first year, is that correct? Okay, so it's NPL. NPL cricket. Oh, Newcastle Premier League, fuck off. Ah, yes. The 30th of November to the 21st of December. Upcoming franchise-based 2020 cricket competition organised by the CAN, which is the Cricket Association of Nepal. The inaugural season is set to be held from the 30th of November to the 21st of December. Is there any teams? There are 8 teams. I can get them up. So the reason the other Nepal league was discontinued was because of corruption claims. Allegations such as match fixing and corruption. Learning from its mistake and realising the CAN can do it all by itself, in 2024 the CAN announced the creation of the Nepal Premier League, scheduled for November and December 2024 on the 2nd of August. CAN invited proposals for franchise ownerships. The official logo of the league was revealed on the 19th. The Nepal Premier League team is expected to feature 8 teams, each representing a major city in Nepal, with the official teams not yet been announced. So there hasn't been any team announcements. CAN has only recently called for franchise ownership proposals, which means there'll probably be an IPL team there. Alright. Okay. Nepal, Brazil, Japan, and the USA have promising teams. I don't think Japan do, but I know Brazil do and the US do. Wagwan. The hell? What does that mean? Sorry, I can't help you with that, mate. You're going to have to give a little explanation on what you mean by that, and I can try and help you to the best of my abilities, but I don't think I can help you with that one, sorry. Yeah, I saw a Japanese person nominate for the Big Bash draft. I can get that up now. Sorry, I haven't been really. Oh, it was. I've called this a just chatting, but list of nominations. I'll be reading the nominations. Okay. So the pre. Oh. Full nominations for the BBL draft. I can read a couple of them out. So Arbor Ahmad. I'll read some big names. Arbor Ahmad from Pakistan. Adam Hose from England, who can be retained by the strikers. Adam Lilth from England. Adam Milne from New Zealand. Alex Davies from England. Alex Hales, who can be retained from the Thunder. I hope the Stars nick him. Ali Khan from the US. That's good to see. Andre Fletcher, if you remember him. Andreas Goes, which will be good, but he can only play 6 games, I saw. Ben Allison. Ben Duckett as well, who's playing in this game. Former Brisbane Heat player. Jofra Archer. Quickly read some more. Craig Mills. Dan Lawrence, who can be picked by the Stars. Dan Worrell, which is weird because he was an Aussie, but now he's an Englishman, so he has to nominate. Corey Anderson, who's available to be retained from the Hurricanes. I actually hope the Stars pick him up. He is a great player, and he did well for the Unicorns as well, so hopefully we can pick him up. Clon de Grome from New Zealand. Chris Wood from England. Get some couple. Dave Wise from Namibia, just recently retired. No Trent Bolt because he's playing in the SA20. No Azam Khan. No, not Azam. Fuck. Rashid Khan, sorry, because he's boycotting. Fakir Zaman from Pakistan's nominated. Harris Ralph is retainable by the Stars. Osama Mir as well. Imad Wasim, who can all be retained from the Stars. Hamad Azam from the US. That's pretty good. I'm just skimming through these names. James Vince from England, who can be eligible for retention from the Sixers, but the thing is, he won't be playing much because he's off to the Golf Giants, which I would rather anyway. Unless he plays for the Stars, that's when I wouldn't want him to leave. But if he's playing for another Big Bash team, I want him to head off to my team in the ILT20. So I'd rather him in Golf Giants colours. Jamie Overton, same situation. He's going to the Golf Giants, but he can be retained from the Strikers. On the BBL app, it said he's retainable for a full season, but I don't think that's the case. I'm going to get chat up on my phone, by the way, so I can read chat live, because I only have the one monitor. Yeah, Japan is more baseball, so that's why I don't think they're... No, I don't know what that means, Moen. Sorry. I'll search it up. Better not be inappropriate, or I'll just get rid of it. Oh, it means what is going on. Okay. Well, I'm going well. A Japanese person in the BBL. Yeah, I'll read his name when I get to it. They must be good at... They must be good as the... Yeah, it's a baseball nation. They're very good at baseball. Is a slang term... Yeah, I just saw it. Are you going to get Crick Nerd in chat for the draft? He can join if he wants, but it will just be me on a call. Well, I'll just be the only one talking about cricket. Azam Khan busy, busy burning calories. He's playing for the Amazon Warriors, Gunny Amazon Warriors. So look, that's good. Good. Hopefully he does well. But yep. G'day, Blue Moon. Uh, what's his name from the West Indies? He's put his hand up. Raheem Cornwell. Now, it's sad that people have just been shitting on him, really, for his weight. But the truth is, he doesn't run. He's only good if he wants to have a smack. Like, if he's a good slogger, he can hit the ball, but he's not good at running. But he's put his name down, Cornwell, for the BBL draft. So, we'll see if anyone picks him up. I'm going to address the ECB situation with this channel in a minute as well, by the way. I'm not Blue Moo, because I'm streaming the draft. What's the situation with Tawanda Monai? ECB planning to play him for England? I actually have no idea. Let's have a look. I can quickly... No idea. Probably eventually. Jason Roy put his hand down. Jimmy Neesham as well. Joe Clark, who can be retained from the Renegades. Joe Denley from England. Not too bad. Johnson Charles, he's pretty good from the West Indies. Jordan Clark from England. Jordan Cox from England, who's retainable from the Renegades, but once again, same situation with as James Vince and Jamie Overton. They'll be going to the Golf Giants, so I don't want them to be picked. Josh De Silva from the West Indies, pretty good wicketkeeper in the test. Joshua Tromp from the USA, he did well for the MI New York. Nearly beat the Unicorns, but lucky that didn't happen. Josh Little from Ireland. There's so many names from people I just don't know. A lot of from more lesser known cricketing nations, really. That's been the case. Who is the best player in the draw? Well, I don't know. It's tough to say. There's so many good names. Joshua Trump. Yeah, he is. He's really good. He played well for MI, as I said. Not Emirates. MI New York for the US in the MLC. He did well. I think he'll be up there for the US in the future, which is good. It's good. A couple of Canadians as well put their name for the draft. I'm waiting to get to the Japanese person. Calvin Pittman from the West Indies. Kevin Sinclair. Kieran Powell, that's another big name. Sorry, my nose is a bit nasally. It's been a bit of a hay fever area where I live at the moment. Laurie Evans from England, that would be a good signing for the Stars, but I don't know if the Scorchers will retain him. And also, he's only playing 6 games, so that availability will be an issue. And availability will be an issue for this entire draft and this season because there are players who are going to leave for the ILT20, for the SA20. Excuse me. So yeah, for the ILT20, the SA20, people are going to leave the BBL. For that. Sorry, guys. Because of the pay. That gets paid so much more, especially the ILT20. Do you mean Irish? Irish guy, Tekka, is also upcoming talent. I actually don't know who that is. I think Jimmy Neesham will help. Well, don't speak too soon, buddy, because he hasn't been picked from the Thunder, mate. He has not been picked yet. Alright. Who else we got? Liam Dawson, who can be retained from the Stars, but he will be playing for the Sunrisers franchise in the SA20, so he won't be eligible for retention. Lockie Ferguson. But once again, Harry Tecker. Has he put his name down for the BBL? Oh, I've got such an itchy foot. Sorry, guys. Far out. Been a pain in the ass all day. He literally is here. He's underneath Lockie Ferguson. Yeah, he's put his name down for the BBL draft. I assume he'll be available for the whole season. I want Corey Anderson in Stars colours. I think he's so capable of being a good cricketer. He did well for the Unicorns. Luke Wood, obviously he played for the Stars. But again, like a lot of these players, he'll be leaving mid-season to participate in the ILT20 for the Desert Vipers because he's been retained from them. Mark Chapman from New Zealand. I know you want him, Luke. We'll see. Because you guys, if you guys are unaware, the BBL draft is only 3 picks. 3 picks. I'm going to have to stream a little bit longer, by the way. We can probably push for an hour and a half. So I can actually stream some cricket because this is a lunch break. Terrible time to decide to stream. Who else we got here? Shy Hope. G'day Spin Bowl. I think he put his name down. I haven't seen it yet because it's alphabetical order, so we'll get there soon. Majib can only play 4 games, so I actually don't think Majib gets picked. Andre Berger. Do you have a salary? Yeah, I think they do. I believe they do. Muhammad Ali. No, Muhammad. Muhammad Ali doesn't play cricket. Nathan Edwards. Draft is just a reliability. I don't know what you mean by that, considering I think the draft's a silly idea. Should be like it used to be. It was so much better. Ollie Stone can be retained. Quace Ahmed, that would be a good signing for the Stars. Picking up again, tall Paul Walker from England. He can be retained for the Heat. I definitely think he'll be a Brisbane Heat player again. Reece Topley, that would be good. I don't know. I think it's silly. All good to see you, Tommy. Reza Hendricks can only play a certain amount of games again. Same with Gleeson, because he's going to the Golf Giants. Riley Russo can only play a couple games. I haven't seen the Japanese person yet. Yeah, Shy Hope is available. Yep. Shadab Khan, Shamar Joseph. That would be pretty cool to see him in Stars colours, but he can only play a couple games now. Sandeep Lamashane, as you said earlier. Sam Hain, played for England. Probably. I'd have to go up, but I'm too far down at the moment. I can go back up there soon. Just reading these names. Sorry, I've been quiet. Tom Banton. He can be retained. Cadmore from England. Thunder can pick him up again if they want. Zaman Khan. That's interesting. So you only think they're going to sign 2 players in the draft and not 3? Interesting, Luke. Tymel Mills. I don't know why he can be retained from the Scorchers, considering he didn't even play a game last year. Usman Khan, yep, as well. Cadmore is overrated. Yeah, I doubt he plays. Zaman Khan can be retained from the Thunder. I didn't see the Japanese player. It didn't say. I've got a. Yeah, here we go. We've got the name. Um, Makoto Taniyama from Japan. That's interesting. It's cool to see. If he's good enough, he'll be picked. Interesting. Interesting. Carlos Brathwaite's there as well. Forgot to mention. Brendan McCallum. Looked at. Just some good names. It's going to be a good draft. What was the play you wanted me to search? Brandon Cass. No, he hasn't put his name down. Alright, well. I'm not going to say that word on stream. I don't know if that's a player. I really hope you mean a player and not a way to get around a slur, but unfortunately, so Dayotree, you can read the last name, but I'll check it out now. I'm about to address what the ECB did. Why I don't like them. Paste and search. Oh, come on. Oh, mate. Come on. No, that's not funny. Gonna have to. I searched that up as well. You got me there, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna have to ban that word now. Sorry. Ban a couple of other words as well that I. All right. So yes, a CLT20 video will eventually come very soon. I know what you meant by that, by the way, because I saw the autocorrect. Yeah, dude, don't be saying that. I'm gonna delete that. Delete that message. So the ECB pretty much. So I uploaded. I think some of you at least saw it. The original version of the 100 video about me calling it out for my opinion of it being bad, which I still, well, not bad. Well, I originally said why I do not support the 100. I think that's what the. Yeah, it was that. Why I do not support the 100. I've now changed it to why I don't watch the 100, and I'll get to that why. And I had a big cross on the original 100 logo for that thumbnail. I had a big cross on it. And pretty much I had that cross there because I didn't like it. And I wanted the people to know, because people were asking me, why haven't you streamed the 100? Why haven't you addressed it in any way? And why? Why have you kept so quiet on the matter in videos? Sure, I've said a couple of things on stream, but people won't remember that. And pretty much the reason why I've kept so quiet is because I don't support a league that isn't even T20 cricket, doesn't follow the rules of cricket. If you watch the video, you'll understand where I stand on this matter. So, like the overs, no overs in this. Only 100 balls. Like, bowlers don't bowl 6 in a row. They bowl 5 to 10 in a row instead of just 6. And all that. So, it's pretty much like reasons why I don't like the 100. And originally, I was saying in the thumbnail why I don't support the 100. And that's cool. Like, it should be allowed on YouTube. And after 24 hours of that video being up on YouTube, I got it removed. It was blocked in all countries. It claims to be a TV network that has blocked this from England. Look, that could be true, but I think the truth is not that. I believe that the ECB, well, originally the first actually, well, so no one saw the first version of this video because the ECB blocked the first version of the video from going public. The second version of the video did go public with no copyright problems until 24 hours later when the video was doing good. It got about 120 views, and unfortunately, it got taken down. And I found this out while I was, what was I doing? I think I was I was just chilling on my computer, writing a script for another video that's going to come out soon. It's about the IPL and the PSL and all that stuff. So it's pretty much about next year's what's going on because the PSL and the IPL are going up against each other. So that's going to be a fun video to release at some stage. I'm going to stream Australia England. Not stream. I'm going to make a video of the Australia Scotland review series, by the way. And I'm more worried about the England stuff because if ECB have already cracked the shits with me about this, I don't want to have to take down my fucking other videos, and I'm going to have to do the, what the stupid ad. I'm going to have to use photos. I hate doing it. I hate using photos, but it's the way to get out of copyright. Which is ridiculous. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. So pretty much, yeah, the video was out for 24 hours. I was just chilling, making a script for that 100 IPL, not 100, the IPL PSL video that I'm doing, comparing the leagues and whatnot, and what we'll do better. I think everyone knows what we'll do better, and I do agree with everyone else, but save that for the video. But yeah, while I was working on that, I got a message from my mum, who watches all my videos, is a big fan of my channel, which is good. Good to see that my parents support me. So did my dad. But he doesn't really pay attention to the copyright stuff and whatnot. He just likes my content, which is good. It's good. Anyway, my mum was just going to ask how I did on views and all that. And I said, oh, yeah, it was going well, about 120 at the time in about 24 hours, which during this rough patch for cricket, not too bad. And then, like, 15 minutes later, mum messaged me saying, there's no video there. There's no video there anymore. I'm like, hang on, what? So then I went on YouTube Studio and I got an unfortunate notification also on Gmail saying this video has been banned. It has been blocked from anyone being able to view it. Now, I've had videos partially blocked. I'm sorry to those folks in India, but you guys won't be able to watch my Australia-New Zealand reviews for the T20s and Test cricket because it wasn't Disney Hotstar. It was something else. Something else that was just, some other Indian thing when they didn't even, they claimed they had the rights and whatever. But the point is, seriously, they didn't even have the rights to the original. They weren't even the ones actually making the broadcast. So that, I don't know. I just think it's robbing Indian fans of enjoying cricket content. But that's a whole nother story. And it didn't affect my channel that badly. It did well. Views-wise, it's just a shame that you guys have missed out on it from all of those people in India. But anyway, what I was saying was so 24 hours it was blocked in all countries around the world, which I thought was complete utter bullshit considering every other time I've uploaded a video that has had copyright, it just told me before it uploaded, hey, it's not going to be available for the public to watch. And that's when I go back and fix it. Thank God I saved a copy for the video. I was tempted not to, but thank God I did. Anyway, so after that, I tried redoing it again with footage. They said no. And then I used photos and got around it. So, is what it is. I just locked 7 back-to-back bet. Oh, you're gambling. Anyway, the truth is, I think the video was taken down because of the 100, about me pretty much shitting on the 100 because I don't like it. I'll read this. They could just improve T20 Blast. The T20 Blast is more entertaining to watch, and its quality. The 100 is bullshit, illogical, and nothing seems right. Well, that's true. That's my problems with it. I think they should just upgrade the. They should upgrade the T20. The T20 Blast. They should just upgrade it into a franchise cricket T20 tournament, as I said in the video. Okay. How come other uploading ball by ball innings of the batters content? I don't know. I don't know. That's another thing that I'm shitty about. I've seen so many bigger content creators be able to. Yeah, sports betting is legal in Australia, but I don't understand the fact that. Yeah, well, not for minors. So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I'm not going to bet anyway. But I legally can't bet until next month. 100 is very, yeah, it absolutely is, and that's what I said. That's what I said in the video. If you've checked that out, how come other, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, it makes no sense. They pretty much the ICC, well, not the ICC, no, not the ICC or BCCI. That's different. They don't allow anyone else to upload anyway. So that's different because they're bigger. Obviously, that's different because other creators don't upload the whole T20 World Cup, for an example. No, they don't use footage from that. They don't use footage from the IPL. My original ODI World Cup review had full footage and it wasn't allowed. But that was for everyone else. So that made sense. But what doesn't make sense is the ECB has actually allowed a video of mine which used footage from England to be up public. Now go watch a little video on my channel. It was the first ever video that I've ever uploaded. It's done bad because it was when my channel was small. It was the World Test Championship review. Now go look at that footage. It's Steve Smith during the during the Ashes in 2019, mate. It's Steve Smith during the Ashes in 2019 getting a century. Multiple loads of footage there. So that makes no sense to me. The fact that that isn't allowed, well, that is allowed on my channel, but happens to be a video about me not liking the 100. That happens to be taken down. Now, I reckon there's true motives to this. The Rob Moody account was terminated. Well, he probably just broke the rules like an idiot. And probably did it more than once as well. The innings Indian batter innings in India, which is basically the BCCI, has the rights, and yet they're not getting any strike. Oh. Well, that's ridiculous. They should not be able to use footage. It's against the law, technically. But anyway, so going back before we actually do some more commentary on this test match, because we haven't. That's okay. Like, we don't have to commentate on the test match. Like, we can update the scoreboard here and there, but end of the day, this is more of just a me coming back to the streams because it's been a while because of how rough this patch for cricket's been. So yeah, I'm going to continue telling my little story here. It's gone for a little while, but I'll continue talking about it as I'll update the scoreboard here quickly. All right, cool. Cool? All good. Story time with Jimbo. So as I was saying, yes, so pretty much I think there's separate motives behind what ECB have done here. I think what they've done is they're breaching, in my opinion. Now, hopefully they don't get all shitty with me and don't allow any videos on my channel to ever have ECB footage again, because I would really fucking hate that. Because they don't have the rights. I can talk about the Ashes in Australia and use footage, and they can't do anything about it. Cricket Australia don't care. Cricket Australia allow it, and they actually like people talking about and showing footage from the game. It actually helps them. So that's what everyone else should do, because it helps their business. Anyway, so yeah, so pretty much I think the ECB have done this because I've shitted on the not the Ashes. I've shitted on the 100. I've made some valid points on why me and quite a lot of people dislike the 100. And because they don't like my opinion, they've breached the freedom of speech on YouTube and have removed my video. But it's still up on YouTube because I bent the rules. I used photos instead of videos, which doesn't breach copyright and they can't do anything about it. So it's still up, and it was almost a big fuck you to ECB. Pretty much. I was so pissed off when it happened. I was really angry because my expectation. Originally, I'm like, oh, it's probably just a copyright strike. Is what it is. Well, not a strike. It was a copyright warning. Is what it is. Move on. I've been striked on my channel before, by the way. The ICC actually did it. It's been removed, though. The strike was removed. Thank God. Because I went to copyright school and it was all fixed. But anyway, the point is, I did. I was pissed off, man, because the video was good. I actually enjoyed making it with the footage, and it got taken down anyway. So just pissed me off, man. But yeah, and I feel like videos with footage is just so much better than videos with photos, and there's just nothing I can do about it. It just sucks. But yeah, yeah. I don't appreciate corporations taking down my content just because I disagree with what they've done, and I don't enjoy the 100, and I never will enjoy the 100. But anyway, that's a more offensive way of me just saying I don't like the 100, because I don't swear in my videos. I swear on stream. I don't care. It doesn't phase me. My streams are not set for YouTube kids for a reason, because I swear and don't want them to be exposed to that. But seriously, I just feel like it's just. Hang on a second. England are just going to pick up a single here at Lords. No, they'll get two. So they're in 100 now. Even English people were not interested in the... Exactly right. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Don't get me started on T10. I hate T10. I hate the 100 more, but T10 is shit. Who goes to the cricket for only an hour and a half? Like, 3 hours is the minimum. I go for 7 hours per day for test cricket. So, I don't know. Yeah, no one cares about the 100 in England. Even England people were not interested in the 100. Only families were the ones who attended the 100 matches this year. Yeah, go look at the crowds. I was actually looking at footage for the videos and whatnot as a 4 has been hit here by Harry Brook. Yeah, T10 is rubbish. I didn't watch that Caribbean T10 league. It looks shit anyway. No, I still think T20 is the best because of the Big Bash and all of that, but Test cricket's good and I miss it more than anything. I miss Australia playing Test cricket. But yeah, T10 is a clownery. But yeah, go look at the crowds on the hunt. Go look at their YouTube account. Well, their highlights on their YouTube account absolutely suck. They make a short game like the 100 20-minute highlight reel. Seriously, come on, that's too much. And they just show replays of every six. Like, they hit a six, and then they go to a replay from a different shot, like 3 times. I'm like, it's the same fucking six. Okay? Move on to the next thing. But yeah, it was just, yeah, look at the crowds in those. Look at the crowds in those videos. Look at the crowd at this test match. Go, if you can watch this. Oh, I just voice cracked. Lovely. But if you can voice crack. Sorry, guys, I fucked up there. If you can watch this test match, go look at the crowd for this, and then go look at the crowd for the 100 in one of the, not the finals. Don't watch the finals because that's a misrepresentation because they only showed up for the finals. Go look at a regular match of the 100 and go look at the crowds for this test match, and you'll see the complete difference. Go look at it. More people were at this game. Beautiful shot there. Oh, that's terrible fielding from Sri Lanka, and that's 4 more for Harry Brook. Yeah, I know. I fucked up there. Yeah, that was an embarrassing screw up from me. I think they're on 110, not 109. Yeah, I'm glad to be back streaming though, having a chat with you guys. It's been more of a chat stream than anything. Oh, he's on 20. Fuck. And it was 109. I both got it wrong. Even the most Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it's respected. It's respected by the English public. You know what's not respected by the English public? The hundred. You know what's not respected by the whole world? The hundred. Anyway, like people who support the hundred don't have the maturity to watch an entire test match, in my opinion. That's just the way I see it. They don't have the maturity to watch a test match. Look at this ground for Scotland versus Australia. It is so bad. Anyway, this scoreboard doesn't look good because of the name, like the long last name. It will be fixed later, but I don't think I'll be streaming any more of this test besides this one. Oh, this is just ridiculous from Sri Lanka. What are they doing? Are you about? What do you mean remaining matches? It's already finished. Isn't it? T20. Oh, it hasn't even done yet. Oh, shit. No, yeah. No, no, no. Not done. Did they have like a little break during the 100? I think they did. Yeah, they did, didn't they? That's a long gap. That's ridiculous. Halting the T20 blast for the 100. The 100's so bad. Like, KP was the best thing to happen for England until Root was introduced. Root was the best thing, and now Brook is introduced. Australia should not tour Scotland and should tour Zimbabwe instead. Well, that's an interesting statement because if you see why we're touring Scotland, it's been marketed for the Australian public as the tour of the UK, and that's because we're touring Scotland first. It was announced that we're touring England well before Scotland, so we're touring. We toured. We're touring England for three T20s and five ODIs, which just makes sense. And we are, and then the Scotland one was introduced later, so that just adds it. So during that window, it makes absolute sense. But yeah, I do agree we should tour Zimbabwe at some stage. If you were to stop that, it's not even a proper game. The 100, they don't even have it. Yeah, that's go look at my video and you'll see my opinion on it. I think I've addressed it enough now when it comes to my opinion on it. But if you want to see my true opinions on the 100, go watch my video. It's my most recent video on the channel. Go watch it. Go watch it. Do Australians really give it? Yeah, we do care about cricket, mate. Yeah. During summer. But I care about cricket all year round. I don't care. Cricket isn't that much. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it makes sense for us to tour there if we're going to England anyway, and they're just next door neighbours. They're both part of the UK. They're literally part of the same like union, so it makes absolute sense as to why we would tour there as well. But yeah, I do agree they don't have proper facilities. I miss the BBL and Test matches. Yeah, the BBL. Yeah, I do kind of miss the BBL. But the closer we're getting, the more excited I'm getting about it. But at the moment, there's so much more cricket to focus about. So the Big Bash isn't really in my mind at the moment. Actually, no, that's a lie. It is in my mind because of the draft. But once the draft's over, I think my full attention will go into Australia's tour of the UK and the CPL. So, yeah, there'll be no videos on the CPL unless Gunya do well because I just because all right because I want to put my attention, because Australia are touring the UK. I want to put my full attention on Australia's streams and Australia videos. So I'd much rather do that than talk about the CPL. And also, streaming the CPL, I don't know, it's a bit of a liability. Well, not liability. It won't affect the channel, but in certain regions, including Australia, sadly, the CPL is live on YouTube. So obviously, most of those views are going to go onto that YouTube, which is a shame for me, but I guess it's beneficial for everyone else. I'm not sure if that's the case though for other countries, but certainly in Australia, yes, it is on YouTube from the official CPL account. So that sucks for someone trying to grow their YouTube channel. Good bowling there from Sri Lanka. Do you know Ireland is going to build a new cricket stadium for the 20? Yeah, I did see that. We have to wait 12 months, and the NRL and the AFL only have to wait 5 months. We don't have to wait 12 months. That's a lie. That's not true, mate. AFL and NRL have full seasons, mate. They're 24 and 27 rounds long, plus finals. No cricket league could go for that long because of the time of year, mate. Beautiful sweep shot there from Joe Root. Lacan brothers were more competitive than the West Indies were against England. Yeah, but the thing is, there's so much more cricket around the world you can just enjoy instead. Sure, the Big Bash is great. It's my favourite T20 league in the world for a reason. But there's so much more cricket in the world that you can just enjoy at the same time. So look, I haven't really I haven't really gone. I really miss the Big Bash at the moment. Not really, because my attention's been on the IPL, PSL, ILT20, CPL now, a couple of other leagues. So no, look, I have missed the Big Bash, but it's good that it's coming back. But there's so much more cricket around the world you can focus on. Next year is big though, because look, after we finish that Australia-India series, the Big Bash is still going for a couple more weeks. That finishes, and then Australia tours Sri Lanka in a 2-match T20 match series, which will be cool. I'll stream some of that probably. Way too early to tell it's August now, and that's in February next year, so we'll worry about that next year. And then the Champions Trophy, which is going to be big in Pakistan at the moment, because I doubt that it will end up in Pakistan fully. ICC are confident that it will be fully in Pakistan. I don't think so. The BCCI will just simply not allow that. And that's a whole different subject for a different day. I'll probably make a video on why India don't want to go to Pakistan. I've been tempted to make an India-Pakistan rivalry explained video, but here's the problem with that. If I do make a video like that, it gets political pretty quickly, sadly. And this channel is a political free zone. I don't want to talk about politics. I want to talk about sport and cricket. So, and just life, except just not get into that topic, because in the end of the day, people have different opinions, and you don't want to waste your time fighting with people over stuff. Why do that when you can just talk about sport instead and have a friendly conversation? So yeah, unfortunately, I've been thinking about doing an India-Pakistan review video, but if I am to do it, it'd have to be political, which I don't know if I want to do. Can't wait for the Champions Trophy, but people are going to off about it because there is already an only World Cup in Asia. No, look, I don't think the Champions Trophy is that important. Because of the ODI World Cup, I don't think the Asian Cup is very important either. India always win it, so it doesn't matter, does it? No, don't talk about it. Better not to talk. Well, that was my thoughts anyway, because I just feel like I don't want to get political. And I do have an Indian and Pakistani fan base, and I just don't want to get involved in any of that stuff. I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know anything about it really. I don't really want to know anything about it. It's just an interesting rivalry. It's a good rivalry, but I definitely don't think like I don't think I can possibly make a video about the India Pakistan cricket rivalry without getting political. I could make an Australia England cricket rivalry explain video without even touching politics because it's got nothing to do with politics, that rivalry. But India Pakistan, sadly, just, yeah. Look, I've mentioned one thing about in my in a video that I'm working on now about the IPL PSL explained. No, not explained. The IPL versus PSL video that I'm doing, that will happen because of the, and it's not, one political event will be mentioned, and I'm going to make it clear that it was a sad event. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Pretty much the reason why Pakistan are banned from the IPL, Pakistani players, for that matter. And it's just a quick sentence or two just about it quickly. Oh, very close to being caught, and Harry Brook gets a 4 there. Beautiful shot in the end of the day. But yeah, pretty much that incident, which I don't want to mention on stream, will be quickly mentioned because it makes sense for the video. But besides that, it will have nothing to do with politics, which is good. But yeah, I just simply cannot make an India-Pakistan rivalry explained without getting into politics, which is a shame. So yeah, if I change my mind, it will come out, but I don't know at this current stage. Anyway, back to your comments. Champions Trophy is irrelevant. Well, I tend to agree with that because, doesn't matter if Australia don't win the Champions Trophy if we're ODI World Cup champions. Sure, it'd be nice, but is what it is. Champions Trophy is a joke at the moment. ICC events in every 6 months is making the World Cup irrelevant. Look, yeah, I tend to agree with that. I don't think we really need the Champions League. And the T20 World Cup shouldn't be every 2 years. It should be every 4 years. Excuse me. Yeah, it should be every 4 years. I think many people agree with that. But yeah, I don't know. I think it should two test match series should be banned. Well, not banned. It shouldn't happen. It should be 3 matches. As you are right, it is illogical. India and Pakistan. Yeah, and that's exactly why India will not go to Pakistan due to safety concerns, which is fair enough. If they don't feel like they can, the players' safety matters more than the actual game. That's obvious. There's no sugarcoating that. So yeah, I actually don't think it's not going to happen in Pakistan. The full Pakistan, there'll be games in Pakistan, just India won't be there. It will either be in Sri Lanka or it will be in the UAE, similar to what they've done for the Women's World Cup, the UAE, as Bangladesh is unsafe at the moment, which sucks. Six and our YouTube channel has made a great documentary video on India-Pakistan rivalry if you're interested. Yeah, I'll check it out, but do you know if it's anything with politics or has he managed to avoid that? Because if he's avoided that, I'll probably do something. So I'll try and just avoid. It's just difficult to avoid it. 4 runs there from Joe Root. What's the time? 11. Oh, shit. Been going for a while now. Okay. I'll wrap it up at 11:30, so in about 20 minutes. I said it was going to be an hour. I've gone a bit longer because I've actually enjoyed myself. I've enjoyed these. I just enjoy chatting to you guys, really. It's good to have chats and cricket. It's a really nice, safe place to just talk. Does Big Bash pull crowds in large numbers? When I feel like there's not much crowd, but also Australian grounds are huge. Well, that as well, but also um, ever since COVID, yeah, the Big Bash has struggled since COVID. People would rather go to Test cricket since COVID. That's a given. Um, and too many games on, and it crossed with school because they had the games during school, where most of it is actually on the school holidays. But unfortunately, um, yeah, it's on at school times. Some of them. Well, a school night. It's not during school, but a school night, which is not very good if you're a look. It's not very good if you're trying to do school when you're like, oh, I want to go to the Big Bash instead. You could be in year 12. I don't know. But yeah, it just feels yeah, it just didn't have that vibe. But last year they made the season shorter and it worked. More people rocked up. So I do expect it to go back up. I don't know if it will go up to that 80,000 like that game for the Stars Renegades and BBL 3 or 4, one of them. That I actually was in attendance. It was a great game, by the way. But yeah, I've officially been a Melbourne Stars member for 10 years. This is my 10th year as a Stars member out of the 14 years, so that's majority of it all. And my 11th season as a Stars fan, so I've supported them since I was. What? How old was I during BBL 3? BBL 13 was last year. I was in grade 1. Grade 1. Yeah, I was in grade 1, and that means I was 7 years old. Grade 1 going into grade 2, I think it was. So it means I was 7 years old, yeah. That's insane to think about. The majority of my life, I've just watched cricket. Last year, 70% of the matches were house full. I don't know if they were sellouts, all of them, because they certainly weren't at the MCG because of how big the crowds are. Boxing Day won't be sold out, and I just say that because I know it won't be. They're not going to get 100,000, and they can't even get like 100,000 because they have to block off some areas for the screen in the middle, not the screen in the middle, like the middle of the boundary. So no, they won't get 100,000. I think they'll get about 70, 80,000, which it would be cool. It'd be great. I'm certainly because I'll be 18. I can have a drink of a beer at the cricket. That I've got an itchy nose. It's my hay fever. Hay fever's bad at the moment because it's spring, nearly spring here, which means more pollen, which is shit for me. But yeah, I'm 18 in September. My birthday is September 26th, which will be good. Very excited for that, honestly. Yeah, I think that was a 4. No, 33. Boxing Day attendance was around 77,000. Not last year. No, Pakistan, Australia was probably 50, 60,000 on day 1. Day 4 was its worst, but oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Harry Brook's gone. He's sent this upstairs. We'll have a look at this LBW. But I think that's plum. I don't know. Is that Jake Jenkins? Because, yeah, I do know who he is. I don't watch every single cricket content creator. There's thousands of them. Jake Jenkins. Yeah, I know him, yeah. How is he cringe? Yeah, that won't be out. Good. Who? Oh. Oh, no, it is. It's only just hitting it. So Harry Brook is out. Evil Kicks Money, how is he cringe? If you think Jake Jenkins is cringe, go look at TikTok, mate. Go look at TikTok. Go look at YouTube. Go look at the clickbaiters. Go look at all those like scummy people on the internet who make shitty content. Like I tried uploading a song onto Spotify, like because it wasn't available on Spotify. So I was trying to learn how to upload a cover, and every single video was complete utter clickbait. They're like how to upload a cover and all that. And they don't even tell you. They don't tell you how to upload a cover onto the video, no, onto the song, the album. They literally don't. So yeah, Jake is nothing compared to them. At least he actually makes legit content. He goes around the world to do it, so he's done well, and he's hopefully he continues to go well. But seriously, like, come on. He makes much better content. Exactly right. He's trying his best to spread cricket around the world, which is good. I just don't think he's very cringe at all. Like I don't like. Can you explain how you find him cringe though? Like, is it the interviews or is it the look? He's made like I think pretty much everyone can agree at some stage as a content creator. I agree myself. I've made cringe content before. Like we've all made that secret 9-year-old YouTube account. I used to have one, but you just delete and move on. Look, TikTok's become a pretty unfortunate place where you're not going to get much content rise. You're not going to people's attention spans are not there. So look, yes, ICC Jimbo, aka me, of course. Don't know why I said that. That's pretty cringe. That's what I mean. That's cringe. What I just said is cringe. But anyway, yeah, I do have a TikTok account, but I don't upload like rubbish. I've just seen TikToks and that they just suck. Like there are some TikTok videos out there, nothing to do with most of the cricket stuff is pretty good. The edits are pretty good, but I'll tell you what sucks: just those cringe dances. They're not funny. YouTube shorts are yeah they are cringe, and you see if you notice that I've never really uploaded shorts because last time I uploaded a short, no, not that time about the money and all that, but the time before that I got a copyright strike. So like I'm like I don't trust YouTube shorts anymore. Oh, I'm gonna have to change that because people are gonna think that's Steve Smith when it's Jamie Smith. Just gonna go J. Oh, people thinking that's Smudge when it's not. No run. Is your channel good? It's not bad. But why are you asking these questions when I've already told you on Instagram? I said because you only like 2 weeks ago you made a video about the Australia Pakistan Test Series review, but I told you this and you agreed. You seemed to agree when you at the time at least. I made that video a week after the series ended, and it got 2.8k, which is good. But yeah, the video I released it a week, like I think a week and a half. No, probably under a week. Yeah, probably under a week. About 5 to 7 days after the series ended, I uploaded a video about that series. You uploaded it 2 weeks ago. Way too late. You've got to understand the relevance of videos, and they're not going to be relevant. Like I don't think I've made many views on that certain video in a very long time because I don't think people care anymore about the series because it happened so long ago. So you've just got to understand. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll fix that now. Thank you. Thanks for that. And Anikith, I think that's how I pronounce your name. Sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, thank you for that. Um, but yeah, you just pretty much need to know when to upload at the right time. But yeah, you're pretty good. You did say you got inspiration from my style of content, but I will say you can do stuff like that as well, obviously. But like I suggest that you try and make something unique to you, something that you can do that is unique to you. So my style of content is pretty much I do streams with my face, and I make short documentaries reviewing things and opinion videos previewing things. So you've got to do something unique to you, and I think when you figure that out, start doing it because it will help you um, stand apart from other content creators. You don't want to be like known as someone who copies each other, but like I know so many people do docos and all that, but yeah, just figure out something that's unique to your channel, and I think you can grow massively with the way you're going. Yeah, and make sure you have scripts as well. Make sure you've got scripts, and you stick to those scripts because I've got scripts, and pretty much whenever I say and if you see I do that on streams a lot. I do it a lot when I'm talking on streams, but on videos, if you watch my videos, you'll never see me saying, no, you'll never see me saying. So I can I'll read up a script now. Not a new one because I'm not spoiling anything, but I'll get up an old script as that's been blocked. I'll get up an old script and I'll quickly read it. And okay, so RCB review script. Okay, I'll do an example of what I would do. Okay, I'll do the intro. G'day everyone, welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. And in today's video, I'll be reviewing on... Oh, hang on, I screwed that up. See, this is why you make sure you go back and fix it. G'day everyone, welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. And in today's video, we'll be continuing on from part 1's RCB season review video, which if you haven't already, give it a like and give it a watch, as we look at the epic turnaround that the men in red were able to achieve in IPL 2024. That's what I do. Now, other people I've seen, like, I think you did it a little bit, Luke. You're like, this is how I'll do it how some people do it. G'day everyone. Welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. And in today's video, we'll be continuing the RCB season review video. And if you haven't already given it a watch in this video, it would be awesome, as that helps my channel. And yeah, we'll be looking at the epic turnaround in the men in red were able to achieve. See the difference there between what some people do and the way I do it? And whenever I say and like, if it accidentally happens, usually my screw-ups with the I record so many times, I have to redo so many times, I have to make it perfect. And I'll tell you what, it takes time. But it takes practice to master that. It takes practice, and even I'm not perfect with it. But it's much better than what I used to be. But yeah, I pretty much just had to learn to practice how to do all of that without saying and Usually my screw-ups now are just going like, I don't say and it's more like I mispronounce a word, or I lose my train of thought when I'm trying to read it, or my phone accidentally. One time I was doing a script, like reading the script for the video, and mid-stream, it just did that. It turned off. Not mid-stream, mid-video. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I don't need anyone's help, mate. If you're talking about, yeah, look at other content creators and just make something unique to you, and it will certainly help you out. Alright, I'm wrapping up in 9 minutes, guys. 9 minutes left of the stream. Been a good chat. Oh, another wicket. Beautiful. Oh no, No, they haven't caught it. They're going to send this upstairs. I don't think so. Show the DRS timer. No. I don't know why England has colours on their logo. Can someone explain why England have, on the Sky Sports broadcast, why England have colours on their logo? It's like blue, green, red. Yeah, can someone explain that if you know? That'd be well appreciated. Oh, Joe Root's on 39. But yeah, it took me a while to decide how to that Mike, as you can see, follow the socials on Instagram and TikTok. But certainly did take me a while to figure out the style of content I wanted to make, and that's from trial and error, mate. I've made errors. I've run 4 YouTube accounts before this one, and they were no 3. A one that I had in grade 6, but I'm not gonna say what that is because it's been removed anyway. Even if I did say it, it's removed out of the face of this planet. And to be honest, I actually did like a mini doco, but I was saying and ah the whole time. Didn't have any script or anything. I just said but yeah. So that one, I did Sporting Lads for a couple months, like a podcast. That didn't go so well. Yeah, I guess we had issues with the host and all that. Me and the other hosts, not personal problems, just scheduling problems, really. And yeah, that didn't work out. And then I have an AFL account that I haven't used since September last year. I just haven't seen the need to use that. And then I did stream the World Test Championship on that account, and I had heaps of views. And then I was worried I'd get my account ruined, which is true. Your account can get ruined easily from that because you can, it's people wouldn't care. Like if I got thousands of subs from that, no one would care about AFL on a cricket when they just subbed for cricket. So that's why I made the decision. When I made that stream private, I deleted it from the face of the earth. It had 3,000 views in 30 minutes. But after that, what I did was I made a new account, and that account was called ICC Jimbo. It was called ICC Jimbo, and it still is to this day. This is the channel that it was made. And that was to just have no... I can just talk about cricket and give cricket content exclusively to you guys. And that's what I actually ended up doing. I streamed a full day of the Ashes. If you guys go back right now, you can go watch, I think it was the Ashes day 2 or day 3. It was 7 hours long. I started the stream at 7 and I ended the stream at 4 a.m. 3:30 a.m. Non-stop commentary. I had no break. You know how commentators have a break and all that. I had no break. I just talked cricket for the entire time. I probably had a 5-minute break to eat dinner and have a drink. And that was it. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Looking back at it, that's probably one of the best things I've done. I was really... Well, by the end, I was sick of it, but... Well, not sick of it, but by the end of it, I'm like, oh. By about the 5th hour mark, I think, the 5th hour mark of the stream, I'm like, all right, I've done 5 hours. Let's try and just get through the whole thing. I think that's what I did. If you go back at it, I think I was with a couple of people, Menza and ATG, notably. But then after that, I went on a bit of a hiatus, and then I streamed. I remember I streamed... India versus the West Indies. I streamed like an hour of that, but it was horrible, and I'll tell you why. Because that video, the West Indies were streaming it live on their official YouTube, which means no one cared about someone who's not even showing the match. What do you mean by that, mate? I don't know what you mean by that. Which one? I'll get it up now for you. You can go look at the setup. It's so different. But I went back. So the original thumbnails for those streams actually sucked. They were horrible. Look, they were the same template, but they just didn't look very nice. They didn't look nice at all. They sucked. It's the first, yeah, you'll see it. Okay, so it's day 2, Australia versus England 2023. So England versus Australia, Ashes 2023, day 2 live reaction. That was 7 hours and 43 minutes long. Oh, okay, all good. Look, people stream all day, but the thing is that's the reasonable time of the day. The more impressive part was the fact that I streamed that up to 3:40 a.m. Think about it. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That's 4 runs. Good shot there from Joe Root. See you later, Luke. I'm ending in 2 minutes, guys. Is there any final things you want to say before I wrap it up? But yeah, it's been a great stream. Thank you to Keith Moen and Evil Kicks Money especially, and Luke Beasley as well, the Sydney Thunder fans account. That was the guy who runs it. So thank you to him. Thank you to Keith Moen and Evil Kicks Money. You guys have really carried the stream, and it's been a good chat especially. So yeah, this will be the last ball of the stream. I think I'll technically end a minute early because it's nearly the end of the over anyway. So. I didn't stream that one. It was day 2 of the first test. It was the Edgbaston one, which was my favourite test of the whole series. Gyro easily breaks Sachin's record. Yeah. Alright. I think that's going to wrap it up, lads. Yeah, it's 11:30. Look, I'd probably continue, but I've got work tomorrow, sadly. So, I'm not going to be able to... I need a good night's rest. I'll quickly fix the score and then I'll wrap it up for the night. But, yeah, it's been constant 6 viewers in chat. So, yeah, thank you for the consistency. And when am I streaming again? I'll see you on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Which, look, that's brutal. Because you're from India, that would be brutal. And... whenever the men's Big Bash draft starts, because I've heard from people that the women's one starts at 3, they haven't given a specific time for the men's Big Bash. So whenever that is up, or like whenever I figure out the time for that, well, I definitely will stream it. So don't be fussed about that. There'll definitely be a stream. It's just I don't know when, like what time of the day. It's going to be on Sunday, the 1st of September. But I'm not sure what time. We'll have to wait and see. So I'll see you then. And then Australia versus Scotland, I'll stream on that Friday night. So at 11 p.m. I'll stream that. I'll stream the first innings probably. So yeah. That's the next streams that I'll do. But yeah, thanks for the Big Bash broadcast. Timing in India is the afternoon. Well, it's probably early morning then if it's the afternoon for the draft at least. Stream tomorrow. No, I've got work, mate. I've got work. Sorry. I can't stream. Look, if I could stream, it would cross with work, and I wouldn't be able to stream an awful lot of it. So yeah, look, if I could, I would, but no. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a good stream. Thank you to Evil Kicks Money, Keith Moen, and Luke Beasley for being in this chat the whole time. Also, Tommy from earlier, he was there for quite a while. So guys, thank you so much for joining. And thank you for watching the stream. And I'll see you on Saturday morning if you guys if you guys show up on Saturday morning, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you at Big Bash Draft. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Cheers. Have a good one.